And the stream resumes. Okay, there's someone here. All right, there we go. That should sound better. That should not be my controller. I think you're good. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Nice. No controller now. Yay! Okay, but as I was saying, Infinity Nikki is hella fun. And I don't know why I ever stopped playing in the first place, because it is hella fun. I don't really want to buy most of these. Seems I'm good without them. But anyways, as I was saying, we're gonna finish the last couple side quests we have. I think we have 3, and then we'll get to the Genesis World Academy stuff, and hopefully we'll see what everyone's been waiting for. But until that, let's speed run through these next side quests as quickly as possible. I see 3-year decal. What is the decal? Looks like some kind of pot or cauldron with some red goo in it. Hard to see when it's so small. Yes, it's a cauldron that has yellow and red, a yellow and red concoction in it. Yes, yes, it is a cauldron. I know sometimes it's hard to tell on such a small screen, but yeah, it is a cauldron. I have my gold gifter back, so that means old mate's gonna swing by with 10 gifted today. As long as you don't jinx it. As long as you don't jinx it. Okay, let's see what map mystery. I don't really remember what this is. Hello, sir. Jimmy! Your name is Jimmy. Huh? Aren't you the guys from earlier? It's been a while. I don't remember who this guy is. Oh, hey, you're the guy we met on the beach. Oh, that guy. Okay. Just call me Jimmy. You really saved me the other day. Thank you again. So, you're here because you saw the bulletin board, right? Yeah, we did. But why are we meeting up at a place like this? I mean, isn't it easy to spot me? Plus, it doesn't cost any mirror no matter how long we stay. Just hiring bracers costs a lot, you know. I will jinx myself to get you more gifted. No. Let's start talking about your request then. I don't know. I feel like the blonde hair on Chloe, it makes her look even more like soft girl than she already is. You know what I mean? It sounded kind of fun from what was written on the board, but why so vague? You won't be disappointed, trust me. Matter of fact, I found this amazing old map. And that map is... It does make her more baby. The eyes are identical to Estelle. Yeah, I think that's why I didn't like it before, because I was like, I don't know about the red eyes. But it definitely balances out with the blue and the green in her outfit, so it looks a lot better. The treasure map left behind by the great pirate Shermer? Oh, okay, I remember this now. What? No way! Who's great pirate Wormer or whatever? You don't know who Shermer is? Is that how you pronounce that, Shermer? I get what you mean. Her color scheme becomes softer as a result. Yeah. I don't believe it. What kind of citizen of Ruan are you? I'm no kind of citizen of Ruan. I don't live here. Shermer is... I believe that's the name of a pirate that was active around Ruan 100 years ago. That's right. Impressive knowledge. As expected from someone from the Royal Academy. That cute uniform isn't just for show. Whoa, you know everything, Chloe. There's really no need for such high praise. I just overheard it somewhere and happened to remember. I want to hire you to look for Shermer's treasure. So, I'd like you to take a look at the map right away. I feel like that just implies that you have to share the treasure, you know? Like, we're gonna go find the treasure, but we put in all the work, so he's really not gonna... He shouldn't get any of it, honestly. Okay, I think I've already walked over there. You know, I already picked up something. I think I have it already, actually. Do you remember where you found me that last time? Beach terrain there was like a basin. I don't remember if I have to unequip it or not. Right, I believe it's located halfway down Gull's Seaside Way. That's right. I'm pretty sure that place is the spot marked with the triangle symbol. You might be right. So that's why you were there. That's right. I was doing my own on-site investigation. It's telling me I'm live like 5 minutes later. I found the basin, was about to start digging when those monsters appeared. That's why I decided to hire professionals for help this time. Or get good.
And this X symbol is...
Yeah, as you can see, there's an arrow drawn from the triangle symbol to the X mark, but I think this arrow is probably showing the route to the treasure. Which means there's treasure hidden at the spot marked with an X. Don't you think so too?
Whoa, this actually looks real. Oh, right. We should write this down.
Oh, if you want, I can lend you the map. Thank you very much. We'll use the map as a reference and try searching for the spot marked with an X. Judging by the location, it looks like it's somewhere on the beach near Ron. Okay, but if I've already picked up the treasure, do I still have to go out and find it? I said that 5 minutes later, announcement said in my head, thanks, stream elements. Hehe. Thumbs up. You can't see, but I'm doing thumbs up. If you ask me, I think that's a pretty poor map. I mean, the layout of it looks just like the game map, which that map also sucks, so. Like, it's a triangle with an arrow pointing to an X. I assume, well, X marks the spot. Everyone knows X typically means treasure in old pirate lore. Triangle, I don't know why he chose a triangle, not a circle, but I guess that means starting point.
A beach near Moran. Speaking of, I did find something interesting on the beach earlier.
Yeah, I already found it. What was it? What did you find? Have you had your coworker's last day? Yes, it was last Friday. Today was the first day at work without him, and it was amazing. Nobody on my side of the lab. It was great. I had the space all to myself. It was amazing. My coworkers we're all on the other side. Let's go, silence. I know, I'd almost forgotten what silence sounded like, because that dude is every sound he makes, even blinking, I can hear it. I can hear him blinking, I swear. But hello, Cirrus. Hey. And when your energy is high today? Yes. Because I had such a great day. Also, huzzah for peace and quiet. Although I still have to deal with that annoying guy in the break rooms, but I mean, it's not as bad dealing with somebody for like an hour versus a coworker who's loud like the full 8 hours that I'm working. Not the loud blinking. One brain cell, exactly. How are you, serious? Wait, he's still coming to the break rooms? Oh no. I feel like I've put enough energy out there towards him that I don't like him, but I don't think he's caught on. He was very random today. Like, same thing. We're all just on our phones, not talking to each other. And then all of a sudden, this guy goes, guys, I think I'm losing all my friends. Out of nowhere, he just says that. And a bunch of things are going through my mind. Number one, I don't care. I don't care. If you're not part of my personal life, I don't care about anything in your life. Number two, damn it. Because I knew my other coworker was gonna like ask him like, why'd you say that, bro? And that's exactly what he did. And I was like, dude, stop talking to him, because that's why he does this random shit, because you keep giving him attention. And I mean, to be fair, I mean, the conversation made sense, but number one, no one asked. So he was basically saying, he's like, oh, all my friends are married and have kids, and here I am, you know, still single. You know, all my friends are busy with their families. In which, you know, that's a relatable conversation, you know, that a lot of people can relate to that conversation. But I don't like him, so I don't care. Basically. Hold on, I'm coughing a lot. Let me get my inhaler. Also, I'm doing well, busy But well, I hope you're doing well too. Yeah, I've been doing well too. I've been busy, except for the weekend. I've definitely chilled a lot this weekend. But yeah, I'm glad that you're doing good as well, Cirrus, and keeping busy. And hey, Mark, welcome. Single and annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I get the feeling that he's gonna be coming to our break room for as long as he works here, which who knows how long that's for. He might be here to stay, who knows, which means he'll be in our break room for as long as I work there. It's just like, I hate how he deliberately makes sure that he eats at the same time as we do. And then like, oh, my other coworker, the one that I usually eat lunch with, he was on the phone in the break room. And I feel like, you know, it's kind of common courtesy to pretend that you're not paying attention to someone else's phone call. But my coworker was kind of saying some stuff, and the annoying guy was kind of like reacting to what my coworker was saying. Like, he would just be like, "Oh, dude, that's crazy," or "Oh, dude, that's insane." And I'm like, "What? Why are you responding to my coworkers, to the stuff my coworker is saying on his phone call? Like, hello? Like, huh?" Oh, and Dale, welcome. Hi. Oh no, I hate that. Oh my god, Friday was annoying too. Okay, so Friday, since it was that one coworker who was leaving's last day, we all decided to get a pizza. And we don't normally all eat lunch at the same time. We do it very rarely, like maybe on average once every month or two. So we all decided to order pizza since it was his last day. And we all went to the break room. And that annoying guy was there. And immediately I was just like, please let there not be enough chairs, so he has to leave. Please let there not be enough chairs so that way the annoying guy has to leave to make room for us. Because obviously this is my team's break room, so we get priority of seating. But unfortunately we had just enough seats, and I was like, damn it. And lo and behold, annoying guy stays the entire time that we are eating lunch. And I feel like, I don't know, this is just my personal opinion, but if you see there's a team dinner with a specific amount of people happening, and you weren't invited, or if you're not part of that team, you know, either don't stay or don't try to be part of it, which is the opposite of what he did. Luckily, he didn't want any pizza, thank goodness, because I was not about to share my pizza with him, because we bought that with our own money. But not a single person on my team ever directly spoke to him. Ever. And I think everyone else doesn't like him either, because he likes to come to our side a lot and to like hide and avoid work every once in a while, and we don't like that. But there would be plenty of times where me and my team are having a conversation and the annoying guy just butts in and shares his opinion, an opinion that no one asked for. And actually a different coworker actually started arguing with him. I don't know what the topic was, but he started like debate arguing with him, and I was like, oh yeah, get his ass, get his ass, get his ass, make sure he stops talking. And he did kind of stop talking for a little bit after that, or he didn't try so hard to be part of the conversation as much, but he was still trying. But you should wait till he gets to your break room first, then go to the one he is meant to be in. Well, see, the other break room sucks. The other break room that he's supposed to be in is awful. Like, the microwaves don't work in that room. The fridge space is also not very great, and the chairs and the table over there suck. So that break room is horrible. I get why our break room is much better, but the other break room, even I do not want to be there. Why do people like that exist? I don't know. He's just very, what do you call it? He's not good at reading social cues, I guess. He can't tell when someone doesn't like him. And he can't tell when he's not welcome. Or he just doesn't have the common decency like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be here, you know? I was waiting to be told he took pizza. No, he did not. Thank goodness. If he asked for pizza, I probably would not have been able to prevent him from eating pizza because the whole team was there, and I guess we don't all want to seem rude, even though we bought it with our money. But I would have been upset if this guy wanted pizza. To be fair, neither can I. The big question is, would Crypta give us pizza if we asked? How many people here? 7 people? That's at least 3 pizzas. That's around like $40 to $50. No. No, sorry. That's a bit much. I'll pitch in, let's go. Okay, well if... No. Okay, Saris will buy everyone pizza. There we go. I'm lactose intolerant, so no pizza for me. Chicken wings? Or chicken wings more expensive? Pizza party Friday night. Pizza party Friday night. I mean, I don't mind pizza. It's not my favorite thing to eat, but every once in a while. But yeah, I'm just thinking, like, what is it gonna take for this annoying guy to just stop coming over here and to stop trying to be part of everything, you know? Like, I think it's because some of us made the mistake of, like, talking about our hobbies and interests with him to find out that he kind of has similar hobbies, so we're just like, oh shit, now he thinks we're friends. Pizza party, I'll even pitching a lactose intolerant pizza for Tilt. I heard, like, dairy-free cheese is nasty, though. The fake cheese ain't yeah, there we go. The fake cheese ain't worth it. Ice him out. As rude as that sounds. Yeah, I probably should. Dairy-free cheese is yuck. I haven't heard anyone, like, talk about a dairy-free cheese in a good light. I'm sorry. I mean, low-key. One of these days, he is gonna piss me off so bad that I will just snap at him. I like half snapped at him last Thursday, where he was just like, "Ugh, I told that briefly on Thursday, but I don't know if everyone was here. But I said to him, or like he was saying things like, "Oh, like I don't want to go back to my desk, but I should. I have so much work to do." And he kept like complaining. He's like, "Oh, I don't want to go back to my desk, but I should. I should go back." And he repeated that like every 5 minutes. And it got to a point where I literally turned to him. I looked him dead in the eye and I said, "Yes, you should go back to your desk right now." I literally said that to him. No smile, no joking tone in my voice. I literally said to him, "Yeah, you should go back to your desk right now." And he like looked at me. He was like, "Dang." I don't know. For some reason, he still thought I was joking. I was not joking. I wanted him to leave because he was being really extra annoying that day. I told the story of how last Thursday, how extra annoying he was that day, and that I actually got so pissed. As a Swede, I always forget that a lot of people in other parts of the world are lactose intolerant. Yeah. I know, like, I have a couple of Asian friends that, like, a lot of them are actually lactose intolerant. Yeah, so even with the fact that I was being 100% serious, and the fact that I did not want that guy to be there, he still thought I was joking. So I don't know what to do at this point. There was a dagger and a torn treasure map nestled inside.
I wonder where I put that marine chart.
Marine chart? Whoa, that's a big discovery. Show it to me quick.
Chill out. Don't rush me.
You're sweet though, so it might be that they don't take you seriously. You know, a lot of people actually don't take me seriously because I have a baby face and I'm very smiley. So a lot of people talk to me like I'm a child. Actually, was it yesterday? No, Saturday at the dentist. Oh, I got so mad. The lady that was taking my x-rays was like talking to me as if like literally I was a child. Like when she was taking my x-rays and she was like, "Okay, now I'm gonna put this in your mouth, so make sure you open wide." And then when she had it whatever that thing that they put in your mouth is to take x-rays, and she's like, "Okay, you can bite now. Make sure you bite really tightly." And I was like, this bitch. I was so annoyed. I was so mad. I actually almost said something. I was like I almost like straight up said like, why are you treating me like a child? Like, I wanted to say that so badly, but I was like, it was Saturday morning. I don't want to be in a bad mood first thing on a Saturday. But she was, that's basically how she was talking to me. Only like 4% are lactose intolerant in Sweden. Meanwhile, the global average is 65 to 70, which is crazy how that number is so high. I had to grow a beard to hide my baby face. Too bad I can't do that. Did they do that even to men in their 30s that are very much not baby face? I don't know. It definitely felt like I was being spoken to like I was a child. And I know that's because a lot of people do think I'm younger than I actually am because of my baby face. But oh my god, like she was using like the high-pitched like sweet tone. And this lady looked like she was like younger than me. Well, to me, she looked like she would have been younger than me. So I was like, what the? What the hell? Why are you talking to me like that? But yeah, I was pissed. Like, in my mind, I was so close to being like, why are you treating me like a child? But I didn't. I didn't want to be mad. But even my dentist as well was also kind of like talking to me like I was a kid during my cleaning. I think it's probably because I have been going to that same dentist since I was a kid. But like, I'm not a kid anymore, so... Somehow people tend to match my age to my face pretty spot on. I mean, it's not bad to look your age. I'd rather, or I don't know. I feel like when I'm older, I'll be glad that people think I'm younger than I am. But as of right now, hell nah. I can't go around with people still thinking I'm a freaking teenager. Like, wow, what is this? This is amazing. Too amazing. This must be the treasure map of the pirate Shermer.
Huh? Huh? Now, hold on, mister. Then what about this old map?
He gave us a fake. I don't know. Anyone else? Tilt, you say you have baby face or you had baby face? Any other fellow baby face people can relate? How annoying it is. Especially in like the work fields, like when people think you're younger than you actually are and people don't take you seriously at work. Ugh. At my previous job, I had this one coworker who like, I became like a project lead for something. So I was in charge of like distributing tasks and like directly messaging the, like, I guess client in a way. Directly messaging the client, getting like feedback and whatnot, or like instructions, or passing files or anything necessary. And, you know, distributing workload to other people on the team. And this one coworker who technically was a manager, but like not an official manager, she would always be like she would try to supervise me when the only person who should have been supervising me was our boss. And so this other mini manager, I don't know what you call them, she kept like trying to take on that position of like, oh, like, Crypta, like, how's this going? Or like, do you like, oh, like, can I see what you're working on? And then, you know, I want to see what I can do. Like, she very much like self-inserting. And I was like, I was just not giving it to her. I was just like, nope, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And then she was like, oh, can I see what you're working on? And I'd be like, nope. Nope. You're not part of my team, so nope. Nope, you can't see. And I definitely looked even more young at my previous job than I do now. Like when I was at my previous job, people legit thought I was like, this is a high school kid, like that kind of thing. Before I had my beard and I had to card people to sell booze, one guy asked if he could see mine in a way that was making fun of how young I looked. Reminds me of that grocery store experience I had when I was trying to buy alcohol. Did I already say hi to you, Dale? I think I did. I just tried 3 of those apps that check how old your face look. First said 38, second one said 31, and third said 35. I'm 33. I mean, that's pretty close. That's not so bad. Gosh, I hate being treated like a child at work. Exactly. I still get that. If my current job, like, they don't really do that to me, but because I am on the younger side comparative to other employees at work, I guess, like, like people feel that way towards me. Like I definitely do get the life advice conversation very often, which is so funny because the people who try to give me life advice are the people that I would never switch lives with, or like someone whose life I'd never want to be in their position. You know what I mean? Nancy said hi. My bosses kind of treat me like I'm 26 years old, like the other guy at work, which I don't mind too much. Don't expect too much of me at work. I don't care that much about this job. Yeah, I guess it depends. Like, if you want to be taken seriously at work, then yeah, it matters. But if you're just like, I'm just here at work just to chill, then it's like, whatever. It's the map to find the map that shows where the hidden treasure is located. You know, funny enough, I feel like I was the best treated at my sales associate job when I was in college. I feel like that's the only job that took me seriously, which is so bizarre. So bizarre how like a common retail job when I was like an adult, like late teenager to early an adult, like that's the most serious anyone took me, which that's crazy. The curse of younger workers in older working fields. Yeah. If there's a big enough age gap, people just automatically assume you're a child, no matter how old you are. Like, even if you're 40 years old and like your coworker is 60, they're still gonna think you're a child. I've gotten a lot of advice from people who do not know how to do that. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely get a lot of life advice from people who I'm just like, bro, your life sounds shitty, so I don't think I want to be where you're at.
This is getting messy. But that marine chart was just in some random barrel.
Let's just brush that part aside for now. Maybe us finding the marine chart there was a total coincidence, but it really was in the same location as the X on the other map.
That is true. Well, he seems to be happy about it, so let's leave it be. Oh, right. Hey, Jimmy. What are you gonna do with the dagger we found with?
Oh, I'll give that to you guys. After all, I was feeling bad about how few Mira I could pay you. Feel free to use it as you see fit.
Hey, thanks.
This is just great. The marine chart is the discovery of the year for sure. Think I'll be getting busy from now on. I'll try to decipher it and surprise old Neil with it.
Old Neil?
See you later. Thanks for the help. This kind of how age works. Hi, Almaz. Welcome. Younger than me equals child. Yeah, I guess that's how it is in a lot of people's eyes. I once had a conversation about attachment with an Uber driver on the way to a date once. Attachment? As in like relationship attachment? As a 33-year-old, I am starting to see anyone that is 20 or below as a child. Okay, well, I think, to be fair, anyone who is below 20 technically is a child because you're still a teenager. I think, like, anyone who is younger than 20 technically is a child. 20s, like, is... Like, the 20 range is kind of an interesting range because some 20-year-olds are more put together and mature than others. Like, I feel like everyone is at a different point in life in their 20s, so it's kind of hard to gauge, like, which 20-year-olds are immature and which ones are mature. Like, there's really no set range for 20-year-olds, but anything younger than 20, like, yeah, that is a child. I'm 25 and I see 20-year-olds as kids. I mean, I guess it depends on what 20-year-olds, because I do remember being in college, and I remember some of my peers being, like, way more, like, mature than me. Like, some of them were like, oh yeah, I've been living on my own since I was 16. I've been working since I was 16. My parents don't help me with anything. Like, I live, you know, with, like, 4 roommates, and, like, I balance school and work, and I'm just like, I am none of that, and we are the same age. Back in college. Like, attachment in general, like, I was talking to that one monk from Avatar. I don't really remember Avatar The Last Airbender? I'm gonna assume it's Last Airbender. Or is it the blue people one? Very well. Everyone is different? Yeah. I feel like the 20s is a strange range. I think there's a reason that you are counted as a youth until 26 years old, which is around the time you expected to have put your life together enough. Yeah, I feel like 26 is right when people stop treating you like, oh, like, I need a baby this person, I guess. Frankly, they are on a whole other level, it sounds to me. I'm nowhere near as competent. Last Airbender one, yeah. Hot take, I didn't really like that show.
Oh, I see. So that's why. Who's this O'Neill guy? He's the old man that runs the general goods store. Unfortunately, he has a tendency to exaggerate all his stories. Ah, I know people like that. So you're saying that Jimmy believed in the tall tales the old guy told him? Yes, it seems that way. Boy, it must suck to be so naive. Oh, but that also means that we found the real marine shark because of what that old guy said.
Yeah, it would seem that way.
What an interesting turn of events. Good things come to those who believe. Though in Jimmy's case, I think he's a bit too gullible.
Well, chasing after your dream wholeheartedly is an admirable way to live.
We did great, Estelle.
The Ubers around here are all immigrants. It ranges from fascinating conversations about the differences in our societies to me silently hoping this Saudi Arabia driving guy won't hydroplane and kill me. Oh my gosh. I try to avoid Uber. I mean, well, technically I have my own car, but like, if I don't need an Uber, then I won't. I think I've only taken an Uber in the US. Oh wait, no. Okay, I forgot. Oh, medicine. Oh, I finally got the throwing system to work. Thank goodness, Jesus. We've had way too long without it. I guess on my birthday last year, I took a trip and I did use Uber for that. Well, technically my dad paid for all the Ubers because it was a family trip, but yeah, now you guys can throw things at me, finally. Okay, so that's that one. So we have two more. What the heck? Two more quests. That quest technically only took 5 minutes, but because I was yapping, it took like half an hour. Those were some expensive meds. Yes. My energy meds. Did the throw hearts work? Wait, I didn't see that one happen. Did that one work? Some of them might still be broken, but for the most of them, they should be. Now they didn't? Okay, let's see if that worked. There we go. Your dashboard is visible. Oh no, my dashboard is visible. Oh no! I don't have to worry about weather like that here. I don't mind the immigrants. I mind the people who are not properly skilled with driving in our weather. Oh yeah, because is it still snowing a lot where you guys are? I always get a mix of amusement and confusion when I see US videos of people slipping and sliding around on winter grounds. Phew, goodness. How could this saffron torch have been stolen? Oh wait, this guy has an accent, right? I can't do accents though. And at a worst possible time. Oh, it's you two. I've been waiting for you. Oh, my, and Chloe's with you too.
Yes, I am accompanying them.
We saw your bulletin board posting. What's the current situation? I feel like this quest was long. Was it not? It's exactly as you see. There was a grand candelabrum. Fudge! I know this word. Don't ignore me. Candelabrum placed on this pedestal. Snow chains are a lot more popular than center tires. I think it depends where you live. Some areas that experience snow very regularly will have studded tires, but some areas that only get snow like very occasionally or only during certain times of the year will use chains. Like where I live, it only snows in very specific places, so people here use chains. But I know like other states in the US, that experience like a full-out winter will have studded tires. It just kind of depends where you live in the US. It's not really like everyone uses the same thing. It really depends. No, it got up to t-shirt weather. It's about to plunge right back to freezing. Oh. It's trickier to deal with than it looks.
It's just gone like it was never there.
I only see people, at least where I live, use chains if they're just doing like a couple day trip to like the specific snowy places, and the snow isn't really that bad. It's just like just enough that the roads are still kind of icy, but not like too much. So some people use chains. It really depends. I'm sure if I traveled to a different state that experiences winter a lot more often, then I would probably need to get studded tires. But at least where I am, nah, chains is fine. Snow and slippery ground is the most fun stuff in the winter when you get a car, and also sounds like an easy ticket to death. I brave farted and thought I was talking to Tilt. Minerva, hello, how are you? What's up? How's it going? Well, that is why I request an emergency investigation take place. Do you think you can do this? Sure.
Yeah, we can.
The sky? That's right. The sky. Trails in the sky. Never seen real snow in my life. Oh no. How are your winters in Australia? I guess it doesn't really snow down there, huh? Well then, let's proceed. Thank you very much. Then let me explain fully what the current problem is. Rainy winters? Ah. A candelabrum called the Sapphire Torch has been stolen. It is an Orban masterpiece created right after the Orban Revolution. It is also a Dalmore family heirloom. Wow, and you straight up lost that? If it were to be sold, it would likely fetch a price of a couple million mira.
A couple million?
I see. So it isn't the doing of some small-time thief.
Huh?
Why? I mean, let's be real. This heirloom is displayed right in the entrance of the house. I don't think it would be that hard to to steal it. In Pennsylvania, with the wild fluctuations, we just go with an all-weather tire with good tread. Yeah. So, yeah, it depends. It really depends on where you live. If the stolen goods are that expensive, they would need special channels to be able to sell them. That's why the culprit has to be someone that has connections of that nature.
Gotcha. If you can't turn it into Mira after stealing it, there's not really any point.
About that, it seems that this theft wasn't committed merely for Mira.
Huh?
How exactly? Please take a look at this card.
The Phantom Thieves.
What lies here is more bestial than the beast of beasts. The azure light exalts the souls lost in darkness. I free the light left behind. Hark, seekers, welcome only the truth to your eyes like Idios. Head to the three-eyed giant tower over civilization. There, seekers, may you reach the azure light. Phantom Thief B. You must have either friction tires or studded tires between 1st of December and 31st of March, but you are allowed to use them between 1st of October and 15th of April if the ground requires it. Interesting that you have a law. But I mean, I guess that makes sense. You have very cold winters. We're allowed studded tires in the winter, but no one can afford the changeover. Yeah, that's another thing. It's like, if you don't know how to change your own tires, or if you don't have the necessary tools or setup for it, then that can get quite costly over here. 70% of cars in Sweden use studded tires. It was left on the pedestal, right where the candelabrum should be. Reading its contents, we can safely assume that it's something the culprit left behind.
In other words, this is their calling card.
That's probably what it is.
If they were only after Mira, they wouldn't be doing something like this.
I wonder what all these metaphors mean. Oh my god! Phantom Thieves add metaphors? This is basically an Atlas game.
It just sounds like a poem to me.
Azure lights in the darkness. I wonder if this azure light refers to the stolen candelabrum. Yes, we can probably assume so. That candelabrum was gifted to the previous mayor by the citizens for his contribution to the town's development. That exalts the souls part would fit the narrative.
Okay, I see. Then what about the last section? It kind of sounds like it's directed at us.
The part about going to the three-eyed giant towering over civilization? That's true. It's telling us to go somewhere specific.
Which naturally means this giant is referring to a real location. Let's say the civilization is referring to Ruan. That would mean that there's a three-eyed giant somewhere in town. But what would be considered giant? It's still a clue though, so I'd better jot it down.
Phew. Seems like this is finally off my hands. I'll excuse myself now. I have other work I must attend to. I will entrust this investigation to you all.
Alright. First, let's thoroughly investigate the inside of the manor.
No, that won't be necessary.
Why?
The people of this household have already looked through everything. That's why we would like for you to investigate the town districts. We can all change them, but the cost of spare rims, tires for a vehicle that will probably only last 10 years, it's not worth it. I see. The card is a clear clue. It would be best to base your investigation on that, starting as soon as possible. Our top priority is retrieving the candelabrum. I see. If that is your request, then we will oblige.
I guess we just have to do what the client wants.
I don't mean to tell professionals how to do their jobs. We're desperate, that's all. Thank you for your understanding. Now then, I'll leave you to it. I'll be on the second floor, so come to me if you need anything.
Oof, what a weird incident this is.
I guess we have to go by what's written on the card to start an investigation.
It's definitely a hint that it's somewhere in Ruan. There's no point in standing still here. Let's get going.
Let's find the three-eyed
Okay, I kind of
giant
remember
towering
this
over
quest being a little bit
civilization.
long, so
It's a tall building.
let's do our best to speed run. It's like, yeah, I remember being over there.
I think I saw something
time
when
to
I first
look around.
arrived here.
Look at it. Fake lighthouse.